Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Sandy, and in today's video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing some spring cleaning, but with a twist. We're going to add in some decorating. We're going to have decorating sprinkled all in throughout the spring cleaning, and I thought I'd do it that way just so that I wouldn't dread it as much. Cleaning is not my favorite thing to do, but it must be done, and the springtime is the best time to do some deep cleaning and some of the things that you may only do, seasonally or annually or whatever the case may be. So in today's video, that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be sharing some of my cleaning tips that I do around my home, and I'm going to be decorating as well. So if you'd like to see how everything comes together, keep on watching. Normally when I'm doing deep cleaning or spring cleaning, I start in the kitchen, but I thought I'd start in the living room first. So I'm just removing everything off of my sofa and everything out of the way so that I can begin some deep dusting and cleaning in this space. Now, two things that I dislike doing are my baseboards and laundry, and I think they run a close tie between the two. I dislike both of them, but I'm happy to say that I don't have to do any deep cleaning with my baseboards this year because I just had this place painted, so the baseboards are not bad, just some light dusting and I should be good to go. But I'm removing everything because these blinds need to be tackled. And you're probably asking yourself, now when you had the house painted, why didn't you clean your blinds then? I don't know. I do not know. I'm kicking myself now because they were actually down and everything while the painting was being done, but I was doing other things. And at the time, I just could not get to the blinds. So here we are. The blinds are back up and they need a really good deep cleaning on them. So I am tying up my curtains and everything, trying to get them out of the way so that I can begin this process. And I didn't mention, but it's very early in the morning. I decided to get an early start today because I have so much work to do. And fun fact about me, I am not an early riser. I am up late at night and I sleep late every day, with the exception of Sundays. On Sundays, I go to church every week, so I am up early on Sundays. But every other day, I prefer to kind of have a nice leisurely morning. Now, I might be awake, but I'm not out of bed, and I like to relax. Some days I get up, I get my coffee, I lay back down, do my meditation, and just kind of lay there and relax before I get my day started. I do not like getting up and having to be somewhere, and that comes from working for over 30 plus years. I deserve this. But today I got up early with the roosters, which is not what I like to do, but I'm here. So I'm starting off with my mixture here that I have, which is alcohol, vinegar, and Dawn Power Wash. I love this mixture. I got this tip from one of the professional cleaners here on YouTube. I think her name is Kim at Home or something like that. I'm going to link her channel because she has so many good cleaning tips, but I like to sit and watch her clean. I get so many good ideas. But this here mixture here, ever since I saw her do this and I tried it, I love this. So I use it like in the bathroom. It's a great disinfectant. And I mean, it cleans really good. So that's what I'm using here for my blinds. And what I'm doing here is I'm cleaning them on one side. Then I'm going to kind of flip the blinds open so that I can get the insides of them. And they are really, really dirty. But this mixture here is getting the job done. Now, I know this is not the optimal way to clean the blinds or whatever. I should have done them when the blinds were down. I should have taken the curtains down, all of the things, but it's okay. This is real life over here, so I'm getting it done in the best way that I can. Now, I will go get a step ladder so that I can get the tops of the blinds and everything. I will do that off camera. But I'm happy with the way that they are turning out because this rag is filthy. I'm not even going to show you what it's looking like because I'm embarrassed. I don't always show myself doing cleaning over here on the channel. This is basically a decorating channel, but you cannot have a well-decorated home unless it's clean. So these are the things that go on behind the scenes, and I just thought I would share it because it is the springtime, and this is the time where most people are really doing those deep dives into their homes in terms of cleaning and getting everything ready for the new season. I probably picked the worst possible day to do this. So first of all, I got up early this morning, but my day yesterday was extremely busy. So I went to the gym, which I normally don't do on Tuesdays because on Tuesday evenings I line dance. But yesterday I went to the gym and I went line dancing. My line dancing is 2 hours on Tuesday evening, and when I tell you I walk out of there like barely making it to the house to come home and get a shower and fall into bed, Oh my God, I am so tired after that. That is such a great workout and it is so much fun. And normally on Wednesdays, it's kind of a low key day for me. But today I said, nope, I'm going to go ahead and get started with this spring cleaning. But you can tell I'm tired. I mean, I am low energy today, but I'm determined to get this done, especially since now that I've torn this living room apart. So now I'm coming in with this Clean Freak. This is Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean has been a part of my life ever since I can remember. Mr. Clean has always been around, but now he has this Clean Freak multi-purpose cleaner and it has unstoppables in it and it smells really good. Now I don't use it all over my home because Mr. Clean has a whole lot of chemicals in him, but I do love to use the scent of it for multi-purpose cleaning because of the scent. It smells so good. So I use them sparingly. But now what I'm doing is covering up my tables. I'm actually going to have to pull them out of here because I'm going to be cleaning this rug as well. But for now I'm just covering it up because I need to clean this ceiling fan. This thing, it just collects all kinds of dust. I usually have my door open a lot, especially this time of year. Just to get a little bit of air circulation in the house, and it feels so good with this fan going and the door open or whatever when the pollen is not ruffled up out there. But anyway, I'm getting it all dusted off right now because it needs it, and I'm using this long arm duster that I have here just for this purpose. It is perfect for this. I did this not too long ago, so the ceiling fan for the most part has been cleaned with water, soap and water or whatever, but it is in need of dusting. All right, so it's break time, and hopefully you can see me. I have my TV back here, and I'm watching my favorite show, which is Homeworthy, and I'm having my coffee. When we get through talking here, I'm gonna flip this chair around so I can watch, but I just wanted to take a little break because I'm tired. And this coffee and a little bit of Homeworthy is just the break that I needed to get myself going for the next phase of this cleaning. Now, I made sure I didn't sit here too long because if I sit too long, I'm going to end up venturing back off into that bed and getting me a little nap in, and then it's over. All right, so more time has gone by than I wanted it to, but I finished my coffee and I've watched several episodes of Homeworthy, and it's time to get on up and get finished here so that we can start the decorating process in here. Because we're going to get this decorated before we move on over to the kitchen. And hopefully this video is not too long. But yeah, we're going to get this carpet cleaned in here, or this rug cleaned, and get everything put back in here and start decorating. So I'm going to go ahead and pull everything out of here now because it's time to tackle this rug. This room is well lived in, and as I've mentioned many times, I do have grandchildren that visit often. And why I chose the lighter colors for this space, I don't know, but I just decided to do what I love, and I'll just have to deal with keeping it clean. Now, what I don't do is hinder them from being children. They are kids, and it's not their fault that I chose these colors to go within this living room. And so I don't really sweat them. I don't let them be irresponsible and malicious with my stuff. Now, that's not happening, but I do allow them to be kids. And so that comes with a lot of work on my part to keep it clean. But can we get into this? This is Homeworthy, and I just had to take a moment to just stop and pause and look at this lady's house. Now, she is a maximalist, which I am not, but I do appreciate maximalism when it's done right. And this is beautiful. What I really love about this show is that the person that's being highlighted takes the time to explain all of the pieces in their home. They tell you where the pieces came from, the history of the pieces. It comes from their travels or pieces that they curated. And I just find that so interesting. They just don't go to the store and buy mass-produced things and come home and throw it on their shelves or whatever. I love this show for that reason. And slowly but surely, I'm trying to keep that in mind as I go out shopping for things for my home. It's just not buy pieces that don't have meaning, but really take the time to figure things out. So now what I'm doing is starting the vacuuming process, and I do a dual vacuum process when I'm doing my deep cleaning. I bring my Roomba out. She's good for certain things like going up under things and stuff like that, but you have to have a lot of patience with her because she spends a lot of time going around in circles and coming back. It takes her a long time to get something done. Now, if you leave her running for about an hour or whatever, she'll get everything done. done, but who has time for that? So I pull out my little Dyson here and I start to do the vacuuming to make sure that I have everything. But I do have her running at the same time because she goes up under things, furniture pieces that allow her to go up under. She'll go under there and get things that I can't reach. So I do like that. I also took the time to make sure that under my sofa cushions and everything was clean because things get wedged up under there. So that's a part of my deep cleaning as well. So you can see my Roomba is still running and everything, getting everything done while I go ahead and get the water ready for the cleaning process. And I'm just using this Bissell carpet cleaner, and it has Febreze in it, so it gives your home a nice fresh scent, which I am all about. And I have this Bissell carpet cleaner that I've had for a while now. I bought this one Black Friday years ago, and it's the best purchase ever. You have to be careful not to let too much water go out because it will ruin your rugs if you put too much water on it. But it gets the job done, and it's perfect for those nice little quick cleanups on your rugs in your home. So I'm just using that to freshen up this rug. When I get the extra money, I would like to have a nice steam cleaner for this process because that's definitely much better for, the longevity of your rugs and carpets and things like that, not to have too much water put on them. And while I have this carpet cleaner on, I'm going to go ahead and clean all the rugs in the home. This is one that desperately needs to be cleaned, and this is under the dining table. So I'm going to pull all the chairs out so that I can tackle this rug at the same time. And when we look at this little Christmas cactus, and I have it in hand quotes because she just blooms whenever she gets ready, and we're just gonna let her have her way, but she is beautiful. And of course we have to vacuum the rug before we start the cleaning process, so we'll go ahead and let her do her thing over here while I do some other things. Oh my goodness, I just looked at the clock and it is not even 10 o'clock a.m. and I have gotten so much done today. Getting up early may not be such a bad thing. No, yes it is. When the builder built this house, they put my outlet for my light fixture in a very odd place. And so my table has always been off center from my light fixture. And I did that because the kids were smaller and they would be running around here and its table would be out a little too far and it has sharp edges and all of the things. Now that they're a little bit older, I'm going to go ahead and get things centered. But everything is going to kind of be thrown off when I get this table centered. Case in point. And let me just say, I'm not complaining, I'm just explaining. Okay, so I've moved the table over and it is now centered the table. But now this is kind of off. Ideally, this would be centered with the table, with the light, whatever. But it's just not made that way. So it's okay, but that's what I'm doing. I still have to get the rug moved over and I'm getting ready to do that before I clean the rug or whatever. But yeah, that's what's happening here. Now, a whole lot of time has gone by. But anyway, I'm about to put the living room back together. And I decided to go ahead and steam my curtains. Now, these are not new curtains. These curtains have been up here for a very long time. And I put them up and they were wrinkled. And I said, I'm not going to worry about them. The wrinkles will fall out. Well, here we are. Months later, probably even 6 months later, and they still are wrinkled just like they just came out the packet. So it was really starting to bother me. So I said, let me pull out the steamer and see if I can get some of these wrinkles out of here. And I can tell you now, it didn't work. I don't know how long these things had been in the package when I originally purchased them, but it is impossible. So unless I take them down and iron them with the ironing board, which I'm not going to do. So I got to figure something else out. But these curtains, they're not very good. I ordered these off of Amazon some time ago. But yeah, just they're nice curtains. I love the fabric and everything, but they are wrinkled as all get out. Now, the other panels that I have on the other windows are not this bad. It's just this particular one, which is so strange. Anyway, I didn't let myself get derailed too much, and I went on and got busy with putting my living room back together. I have my chocolate brown pillow covers that I brought in my home back in the fall, I think it was, when I introduced this color, and I have been absolutely loving it. So I used it for Christmas, and I'm using it again for spring, but I'm adding this light color pillow here that I picked up from Haverty's off of a clearance rack. These pillows were $10. I love the size of them. I love the fabric. It's a beautiful, beautiful fabric, and the colors are gorgeous and perfect for spring. It's got some taupes in here and some creams, and it just matches just beautifully with this chocolate brown. Brown is not traditionally like a spring color, but if you pair it with some light, soft colors, you can definitely pull it off, and that's what I plan to do. So I'm going in here with my new coffee table book. This book is called Curate, and I picked it up from Home Goods. It was only it was $24.99. And I picked it up because I thought it was a beautiful book, and it definitely had some really interesting pictures in here that I knew that I would enjoy and get lots of inspiration from it. And I also flipped through it and started to read some of the articles that were in the book or some of the chapters that were in the book, and I found some things that really spoke to me. This part here, particularly, which is what makes a home. Now, there's lots of things that make a home, but as it relates to decor, that's what I was specifically looking for. So one of the things in here, it talks about timeless interior, and that is definitely something that I tried to do. I'm looking for forever pieces for my home as I go through the process of bringing new pieces into my home. I'm not looking for things that are trendy. I'm looking for things that, are going to be around. I love a mix of raw materials. I love a lot of marble, wood, concrete, all of the things. And so this book is just really, really speaking to me. Now, I also have this book here, which is by Nikki Boyd, and she is a YouTuber over here. Her channel is At Home with Nikki. Nikki's been around for a long time. She has authored several books, but this one is a beautifully organized book. And I love this because it helps me to get organized around the house and has some nice tips and things like that in it. Now, of course, I brought in a new candle. This is Santal Cedar. I got this from Home Goods. It is $16.99. It's a 3-wick candle. It didn't say how long the burn time was on it, but I took a chance on it because it's really thick and the wax is in here. It seems like it's really dense. So I'm hoping that I get some good burn time on it. So I took the label off because I don't like labels on my candles. That just kind of cheapens the look, in my opinion. And I love the color of it. So that just added that little pop of the bronze and copper and tortoise and all of the colors that I added into my home some months ago. Now, these stems here, I just shared these. I picked these up from World Market about a week or two ago, and I shared them over here on the channel. So I am definitely bringing those back. I have really been enjoying these. These are just some wild looking stems or whatever, but I just think they are gorgeous. Every time I walk by these, I tend to kind of adjust them or whatever. But the truth is, there's no organization to them. They just kind of do what they do. I also have another new coffee table book, and this one I am absolutely loving. It's called Iconic Home, and it is a book with designs from Black designers. So I love that. And a lot of these designers in this book I have become familiar with from watching Homeworthy, which is one of my favorite shows. I talk about it all the time. So when I found this book, I was super, super excited about it and am looking forward to spending more time going through this book, but I'm going to go ahead and add that to my living room as well. Now, this book can be found on Amazon, and it will be linked in my Amazon store. So if anybody is interested in this book, you will be able to look in the description box below and get the link for this book. But it's a beautiful book. You can see from the pictures here, there's a lot of good stuff in this book. And I love the fact that it are all Black designers. It's a book that I picked up during Black History Month, and I'm telling you, I'm so excited about this book. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right here on my fireplace console. I already had a book there in the middle there that is also a thrifted piece that I've had for a while, and I decided to go ahead and bring this marble bowl here just to balance it out here, and that's all I'm going to do here for this console. Now, when I went to World Market not too long ago, I picked up this little planter here, this amber colored planter that I just fell in love with when I saw it online. I went out, I bought a snake plant for it, and I put it in my bedroom, and that's where I wanted it to reside, but it didn't like it there, so I've had to bring it out here. I'm not going to just let it die, so I thought I'd bring it out here and let it adjust, and maybe I'll try it back in the room again later, maybe not. We'll see what happens, but I think she'll be happier here with more sunlight. So I just brought her out, and it's perfect because I have that pop of amber going on in here and brown and whatnot. So I just thought it was a beautiful piece. So this is all I'm doing here in this space for now, and I'm just liking the little refresh that I've done in here. I'm just loving the new books and everything and how everything is arranged in here. So all is clean and ready now for the spring season, and I am very happy about that. Now, not to forget that I am doing spring cleaning, so I can't get too wrapped up in this room, but I just wanted to take a moment to just kind of look around before we go ahead and resume our spring cleaning. Now, I went a little book crazy here, but I had a visit to an antique store not too long ago, and I picked this book up, and it's on West African sculpture, and I just thought it was interesting. It was just something that I wanted to explore a little bit more, so I decided to pick this book up, and it had a beautiful cover on it. It's a beautiful book, and if I don't want to style it with the paper cover that's on it, if I wanted to later on take it off, it is a beautiful linen book here. So I did pick this book up, and I decided that I want to go ahead and decorate with it immediately. So I'm going to go ahead and place it right up here on my shelf over my coffee station, and I'm going to place my candle holder right back over here. This is a piece that I picked up some time ago. It is also linked in my Amazon store if it is still available, and it just is a candle holder. So I'm going to place my LED candle here that I have that's on a timer. Love this piece so much. I'm not going to make a lot of changes here, but I just thought I'd do that little addition there to this space. And I already have some other books here that I have been enjoying right here on my coffee station. So I just really refreshed this space for early spring, and I'm not going to do a whole lot. I do need to go and descale my coffee maker, my Nespresso or whatever. I will do that off camera. So we've moved over here to my bar cart, and I just took everything off of here and cleaned it off, got all the dust and all of the things off of there, and I'm kind of putting the things back over here. Now, I popped into the Goodwill yesterday, and to my surprise, I found some really nice little champagne glasses that I just had to have. And you know, the Goodwill sells their glasses very inexpensively. So I picked up these here. And I love them. They have a chrome stem on them, which is what attracted me to them because my bar cart is actually chrome. And I like to mix metals anyway, but I thought it would be a nice change to have some chrome pieces here. So I have bleached them, of course, and cleaned them sufficiently. And I'm just going to go ahead and put them right here so that I can enjoy them out for a little bit. I can already tell that there's going to be a part 2 of this video. So be sure, if you're not currently subscribed, that you subscribe to the channel, hit the post notification bell so that you can be alerted when the next part comes out. But in the meantime, let me tell you about this before I let you go, because I'm still working on these carpets around here, and I've got these little spots here, and someone told me to try this Folex. I'd never tried it before. It's also going to be linked in my Amazon store below because it works amazing. I had a couple real stubborn spots here that I ended up putting the Folex on and just kind of rubbing them out because the carpet cleaner just wasn't doing the job. But yeah, it works out really nicely. It's for upholstery, it's for carpet and all of the things. So definitely check it out. I love it. So I'm going on with the carpet cleaning. Since I have this out, I definitely want to finish all of the rugs that I needed to have clean, because that way I could just go ahead and pack that away. But I definitely will be coming back for a part 2 for the kitchen because I am tired. I will not be doing anything else today. So meet me back over here for the next one. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you are already a family member here, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope to see you all over here on my next one. Take care. Bye-bye.